Forever. Dog.
Gosh, hold on, I have a French press.
It singed my hair.
I have a French press. Look, okay. I have to push the thing down.
Push it.
All right.
Oh.
I'm going to turn the thing and I'm going to pour it right in here.
Oh, that hot push.
Hot push.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh,
Wow.
that's flavor you can taste.
Flavor.
That's hot goss.
I don't need caffeine. I'm lively enough as it is, thank you. When I choose coffee, I choose High Point. It's instant coffee. I don't have time to brew actual coffee. When I'm in the back of a limousine going over scripts for pictures, I need High Point coffee. Decaffeinated, thank you.
Welcome back for yet another steaming, piping,
Piping,
scalding
scalding,
serving of hot goss. This, of course, is our weekly chat show where we talk about events in our lives, issues in politics, and take a deep dive into the DMs. Let's go ahead and get into some hot goss. Just yawning through the intro.
You know, it's been. Maybe you should get some caffeine.
How's it going?
I have no complaints right now other than the ones that everybody in the world has. So I'm just going to keep it pumping, Queen. And we're going to talk about wonderful things for a bit. Keep it pushing, Queen. If you ever wonder where Keep It Pumping Queen comes from, it comes from Flotilla DeBarge when a girl was in her station for a moment too long, just passing by. She said, "Keep it pumping, Queen," at Wigstock. And it was one of the best moments I've ever seen because I was just like, oh, no. You are not to get in her work zone.
You're in my mirror because...
Don't touch my stuff!
Don't touch my stuff! Nikki, don't drive! Speaking of, award-winning performances, the VMAs happened on Sunday, and we have to just exalt our diva, our divas. Lady Gaga performed...
Chloe and Halle.
Yes.
Doja, BTS, all the performances I thought were pretty sickening.
I mean, I only saw the things pertaining to Lady Gaga because I'm that type of gay, but...
No, I met you. I know.
There was a lot to look at with Lady Gaga because I kept seeing like the updates, like because I didn't watch the telecast because I'm on the West Coast and everything was happening like early on the East Coast. So I was just seeing the Lady Gaga stuff, and she changed her clothes about 47 times. Each outfit more exciting than the last.
There was Valentino. There was Iris Van Herpen. There was Nicole.
I have a really bad case of Iris Van Herpes right now.
Out your nostril? Or out your blowhole?
And I thought it was really cool that Lady Gaga conspicuously was wearing like masks each time she appeared. It was a different mask, a mask with an intention. And I think that in this time where the country is still struggling with the pandemic and some people are just like, well, I'm bored with that, so I'm not going to wear a mask anymore. I think it's important that she was subliminally telling us that like wearing masks is important and it can be fun.
Yeah, I think her attempting to normalize it by like figuring out a way to remain within safety parameters for all the outfits and looks was a great idea on her styling team and her just like being an example, because like you see this big pimple on my face, that's from a mask. Like we have to get used to Maskne. We have to normalize these masks.
Maskne.
Honestly,
you just started the trend. Maskne.
There you go. Not shocking.
What'd you think of the performance?
I loved her performances. I thought Ariana's hair was great. I liked, I loved everything about it. And I feel like Chloe and Haley were really like the Wonder Twins too. Like I would have worn the
They're
whole
astounding.
outfit. I wish I could have gotten their choreo. Like beautiful songbirds, like choreo. Doja Cat.
So brilliant.
Doja Cat was great, and they were wearing Neon Cowboys, that company we talked about a couple weekends ago on Hot Goss, the neon masks and like
That's hot goss.
that's Hot Goss.
That's hot
so
goss.
it was nice to see like people I know succeed during the VMAs and look great while they were doing it.
Didn't
But
Howie
that
do
Gaga
something?
mix, Howie made Ariana's outfit.
Oh, shout out to
I
Howie
mean,
B, deep friend of the
Shout out to
pod.
Howie B and hi Derek. Last year he made Lizzo's like 4 reveals when Mark was styling it. This year, he just did Ariana, just kept it a light year, just Ariana.
Yeah.
Can I ask you both about the vocals?
The
Yeah.
vocals that are unprecedented and beyond question, sure.
Yeah.
Feel free to ask.
Live vocals.
Stupid
Pre-taped.
love on the piano and applause. I don't know where all those hands were coming from, but they were clapping hard, and I'm glad they were there because she deserves all the roses. Give her her roses now.
Give her her roses.
Give her the roses.
I always appreciate, Lady Gaga's creativity. And she took the limitation of, it's not a live event as is normal, but she went ahead and created sort of a set that was the size and scale of the VMAs so that it was like a VMA performance. It was obviously pre-taped because she kept magically changing clothes. I don't believe those were actual quick changes. I'm not gonna buy that they are, but it was still really cool that it was like done like in a sort of sleight of hand kind of way. So it was like a mixture of pre-taped but with the excitement of live. And I can't say enough about it. I really love it's the first time we're hearing Chromatica live. Ariana's options were just are you joking me?
There
Are
were
you joking?
there were some grace notes and there was liberties taken with the score, but I appreciated them all. I think Frankie was actually ghosting her vocals from the back. I don't think that was Ariana.
That's always Frankie.
It's Frankie. You know where there's Ari, there's a Frankie.
She goes in Ari and she comes out Frankie.
No Frankie.
I don't know what that means. In other news, this is upsetting. I don't,
What?
I didn't see this, but this is Widow Von Du posted on August 30th. She said, "Thank you to the quote-unquote fandom of Drag Race. You did it. You ran another person of color away from what they love. I try to be strong, but y'all done made me feel like I should hate myself, and guess what? You won. You make me feel like I should have just stayed a Kansas City queen. I hate doing this so much, and I don't want to do this anymore." She's directly addressing the toxicity of the often racist drag race fandom. I mean, mob, which sometimes it can act like.
I don't know the particulars of what has driven her to post this, but whenever I feel this way, it's a simple solution: either the block button or I log off. And logging off has done great for me because I'd be like, all these people, they're making me, and then they were like, who? I had this discussion with someone that I like trust to talk to about stuff that like won't really judge me, and they were like, who? I'm like, Twitter, and they're like, that's not a who, that's a what? Like, are these people that you know? And I'm like, no, probably. And then like, then why are you allowing them to infringe upon your day and your mind? And I was like, okay, you're right, but this is social media and I want to be social. It's my social media, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, well, listen, you gave up that part of yourself. You traded something for it. And this is what you get to deal with now. And if you don't like these strangers telling you what to do, take yourself out of the position where they can. Just log the fuck off. It's weird because like on the I have a receipt from August 28th where it's a receipt for a Widow's shirt. Like, I just bought one, and like an 8x10. Like, I saw something that I liked, and I was like, let me go support her. I don't have a Widow shirt yet. I want it. So like, there's people out there that love you, Widow, if you're listening, and please keep doing what you're doing. You're the only person I know who was brave enough to get on the floor of FUBAR in 2019, and you've lived to tell. So I hope I get to see tell the secrets from FUBAR as well.
I think I see a discarded needle.
Oh wait, that's just the bartender's OnlyFans. Yeah, Widow, we love you, and don't let him get you.
Well, I can't agree with you enough that there's immense power in logging off. You are not doing yourself any favor by
not to this podcast. Just make that clear, darling.
Well, that's different. This is like taking in a Scorsese picture each episode.
Yeah.
It's
tell Latoya that.
Social media as a tool can be used for good, but inundating yourself with it constantly can be really, really toxic to your psyche. I've become really, really protective over my, like, what goes in my brain holes lately. And during this pandemic, it seemed like for a while there, it was like I was just plugged in all the time to something, and unplugging every now and then and just sort of like, logging off, like you said, is extremely empowering and really important. We love you, Widow Von Du. We love you so much, and don't ever stop fucking doing drag because you're sickening.
Well, yeah, there's not many things you can control, but what you put in your body and your ears and your eyes is one of those things. And the people of Chicago and the Midwest are in for a treat because there is a socially distanced revelation coming at you. It's crash landing from the planet Glamtron on September 13th in Chicago. The one and only Alaska Thunderfuck 5000 is doing a drive-in show in Chicago.
That's right.
You can get tickets at LSD Drive-In. lsdrivein.com. They make this harder every week.
I guess it does say LSD right on it, but it's lsdrivein.com. There's also a link in my bio. Yes, another drive-in show in a city that I love. And more details will be coming soon, but I'm really, really looking forward to it.
I would love to do a Race Chasems drive-in where we just sit in the car and they have to guess what car we're in. And then
drive by.
And then whoever we'll be at the Rose Bowl, and then whoever guesses gets to do the show with us. We'll be unassuming. We'll look like the Golden Girls when they're in disguise, like scarves, glasses, hats.
I will say LSD stands for Lakeshore Drive in Chicago. You know, the road that goes along the lake. So I assume your venue is along the lake. The Lakeshore Drive-In.com?
Lakeshore Drive-In. Yeah. I mean, I don't know, but
are you going to pull up in a boat like Gaga at Venice? Please do.
Ah! That's such a good idea.
I would die. Die.
Fuck. Well, okay, now I have to go look at boats after we record this. Fuck.
Damn. Well, I have a boat. It's pretty. And I mean, it was the best in 2012.
My boat is pretty.
We lost like a real life superhero this week in Chadwick Boseman.
Yes,
I've been sad about that, and then seeing all the stuff behind the scenes that we didn't know he did. Visiting kids in the hospital while he was sick, dealing with the same thing that these kids were dealing with, making people's day unnecessarily at like press junkets and like the bits he did on Jimmy Kimmel where he got to meet fans who his work has directly impacted. If you haven't like seen his movies, it's a great way to learn about history while also entertaining yourself, because like I didn't know a lot about Thurgood Marshall. I didn't know a lot about Jackie Robinson. I knew like, number 42, First Guy, but like there's a lot to be learned from his movies and his life and his activism. And I know I've tried to step up my like contributions to the world and society a little bit in this COVID thing, because I realized what a waste of a person I was in a way. And like seeing all that he did was even more inspiring. So I hope that Race Chaser Mom can continue to do good work. And, it's it's heartbreaking to see, but all his contributions to the arts have been like so numerous, and we can always remember him, you know. So there's that.
Yeah, definitely.
There's more contributions to the arts with this Kelly song. Have you heard Kelly's new song? Kelly of Shoes. Of Shoes.
No, I have not.
You know what it's called?
Not.
Masks.
Let's get some masks.
Let's get some masks. And
this mask is $300.
Sometimes expensive things are worse.
Kelly, what do you want to do with your life? I'm gonna get what I want.
Definitely go ahead and check out Masks on YouTube by Kelly. It's a remake of Shoes. And while you're at it, you can also check out Dry Ass Pussy.
Macaroni in a box. That's some dry ass pussy.
By Lady Bunny and Flotilla DeBarge.
Flotilla got bars.
Yes, the music video is available on Lady Bunny's Instagram page. It's really, really funny, and if you need a laugh in these difficult times, this is the place to get it. Lady Bunny will provide. So that's going to be our Rainbow Spotlight right now, and we'll be right back.
Listen up, Tootsie Lou.
I said we certified freaks, 7 days a week. Our dry ass pussy make your pull-out game bleed. Woo! Yeah, you fucking with some dry ass pussy. You might hear a cough from this dry ass pussy. So put a cough drop in this dry ass pussy. Breeze it up, baby, get some lard. I'm extra large and extra charged. Put this pussy right in your face. Swipe your nose like a Metro card. Put some lots, smear inside. I'm like a bagel, stale and dry. Spit in my cunt, avoid my eyes. This pool ain't wet, don't take a dive. Cause you may not come out alive. Let's role play, you're my gynecologist. You better park that Big Mac truck, cause my tank is out of gas. Get some cream, Vaseline, freshen it up with some Listerine. I don't douche, it ain't clean, and that might be why I got no ring.
Gobble me, swallow me, get some Vaseline. Put that neck bone deep inside of me. Tell him where to put it, no moisture inside of me. Run down heifer with a pussy down to a knee. Tastes like shit, chapped your lip. Gonna need some grease while I ride this dick. Dried up pussy will take anything. The sores in my pussy gonna make your dick sting.
He gonna go in thick to this dry ass pussy.
Take the skin off his dick with this dry ass pussy.
You need chapstick to eat this dry ass pussy.
Sandpaper your walls with this dry ass pussy.
Exfoliate your balls with this dry ass pussy.
Desert terrain in this dry ass pussy.
Chime is changing the way people bank. They offer the most rewarding, fee-free banking, and it's built just for you.
I don't want to interrupt here, but I want to chime in. They're not like traditional old banks that charge you overdraft and monthly fees. Plus, they have thousands of fee-free ATMs. There's nothing more frustrating than added fees when you're just trying to access your own money.
Exactly. So with Chime, you are not just switching banks, you are upgrading to America's #1 choice for banking with a Chime checking account.
And how about some of these benefits? All benefits here, honey. Get 5% cash back on a Chime card in a category of your choice, like gas or groceries. And you get savings that grow faster with 3.75 APY. That's 9 times higher than the national average.
And don't forget, they also have Spot Me, which lets you overdraft up to $200 fee-free.
We all need to be proactive in our own finances and understand what our money's doing, and banking can be confusing. There's so many hidden fees and policies that are different at each bank, so you have to look out for you, and with Chime you can do that.
Yes, God, and don't just settle. Find what works for you and get the perks and benefits that are beneficial to your life. Check out Chime.
Honey, I did. I'm a Chime user, and Chime is not just smarter banking, it's the most rewarding way to bank. Join the millions who are already banking fee-free today.
Head to chime.com/drag. That is chime.com/drag. It only takes a few minutes to sign up.
Chime is a fintech, not a bank. Banking services provided for MyPay and Chime Card provided by Chime Bank partners. Optional products and services may have fees or charges. Stated annual percentage yield and cashback for Chime Prime only. No minimum balance required.
Checking account ranking based on a J.D. Power survey published October 20th, 2025. For more information on APY rates, MyPay, SpotMe, and travel perks, go to chime.com/disclosures.
You know I love a Helix. I just got another one.
Feels like another one. And why wouldn't you? We love Helix.
Yes, not only is Helix a mattress that is so comfortable, but it also helps me get my best sleep. Help me sleep.
Help me sleep. Did you know a study Helix ran found that 82% of those involved saw an increase in their deep sleep cycle while sleeping on a Helix mattress? That is a big percent, okay? They've got high quality mattresses and a reputation to match.
I've been on so many mattresses from Helix. I've been on the Midnight Dusk. I've been on the Elite model.
Oh, yes.
I sleep cool. I sleep on my head. I sleep any way I want on Helix.
Exactly. And you don't want to miss out on this Memorial Day sale. Ooh. So here's how you get a Helix. You take the Helix Sleep Quiz,
Check.
And based on your answers, they recommend one of their many different models. So if you like it firm or you like it soft, or if you run hot when you sleep, Helix has something just for you.
And you can rest easy with seamless returns and exchanges. The Happy with Helix guarantee offers a risk-free, customer-first experience designed to ensure you're completely satisfied with your new mattress.
So do something good for yourself and get a Helix. Lay around all day, rest easy, and sleep well.
Go to helixsleep.com/drag for 27% off site-wide, exclusive for listeners of Race Chasers.
That's right. That's helixsleep.com/drag for 27% off site-wide.
Make sure you enter our show name after checkout so they can know we sent you. That's helixsleep.com/drag. If you want to know what's really worth your time when it comes to losing weight, skip the guesswork and get Weight Loss by Hims.
Hims offers access to an affordable range of FDA-approved GLP-1 medications that now includes the Wegovy pill at its lowest price ever and the Wegovy pen, plus lifestyle tips to support you along the way.
Wegovy at Hims helps you regulate your appetite and eat less. Plus, Wegovy is the first ever and only GLP-1 available in a pill for weight loss, so there's no needles involved for he who already had Hims.
And with Hims, everything happens online. You'll connect with a licensed provider who will determine if treatment is right for you. If prescribed, your medication is delivered right to your door. No insurance necessary.
And they offer access to 24/7 messaging with your care team and in-app lifestyle and nutrition support, like recipes, meal plans, fitness videos, sleep content, and more.
You'll get a treatment plan personalized to you and unlimited dosage changes as needed.
Ready to reach your goals? Visit hims.com/drag to get a personalized, affordable plan that gets you.
That's HIMS.com/drag.
hims.com/drag.
Weight Loss by Hims is not available in all 50 states. Wegovy is the registered trademark of Novo Nordisk AS. To get started and learn more, including important safety information, Wegovy clinical study information and restrictions, visit hims.com. We are back, and this is a segment that we can't be outdone by Lady Bunny and Flotilla. So
No.
I hope you did your vocal warm-ups. Okay. Let's get
political. I wanna get political. Never see your body side.
Xanadu politics.
Let's get political with you. That is the end of the joyous part of this. Let's talk about another police shooting. So protesters were marching Tuesday for the second day in a row from the scene where a black man was fatally shot by deputies of the LA County Sheriff's Office, demanding answers over the last deadly encounter between police and a black American. The Sheriff's Office has said Dijon Kizzy was stopped for riding his bicycle in violations of vehicle codes, tried to run away, and then was shot after dropping a bundle of items that included a handgun. But with no body cameras in use by deputies and no cell phone video, surface activists say the public is being asked to take the sheriff department's account of the incident at face value. And given the recent spate of fatal police encounters with black men, protesters are again claiming injustice. The two deputies involved in the fatal shooting have been removed from active field duty pending an investigation. They reportedly shot him almost 20 times and handcuffed his body after killing him. He wasn't holding the gun or pointing it at police. A taser would have worked. There's so many videos emerging of police letting white people yell and scream and threaten them and get to drive away from traffic stops or police interactions, or walking past cops with their hands up and a gun. Continue to be eye-opening through these cell phone videos about how racist many officers are. I saw that video that had a compilation of officers making white power signs. Seeing that, it's like, just because they're a cop doesn't mean they're good. So if you see a video and you need to repost it for some reason, put a trigger warning, because it is triggering to a lot of people. But these keep happening. And if you can, whatever you can do to help it in your own way, whether it's a call, showing up for a protest, giving money, making your opinion known somehow that this is unacceptable, please do it.
Yeah, and this is something that we see it with our very own eyes. I mean, there's people walking around with assault rifles, brandishing them, and the police are like asking them for directions, and everything's okie dokie. Even if they're carrying them illegally, they don't. And then someone who is black is killed for riding a bicycle. And you can say things like, oh, well, maybe he was breaking the law, or he was carrying a gun. That's also not the point. Yes, okay, maybe he was breaking the law, or maybe he was carrying a gun, but that does not mean that he deserved to die, and that does not mean that he deserved to be shot 20 fucking times. It's a really, really tragic scenario that we're yet again seeing, and it's really sad, and it's really messed up. We have I don't know if you've heard, but there's an election coming up. This is something you can do. So you're see, I told you to find something to do. Now you can listen to something you can do. Go ahead. Right. Yes. Okay. So Old Navy is paying their workers to work the polls on November 3rd. So even though we could have easily just had national mail-in ballots, we are still having lots of in-person polling stations this fall. So this is from Fox News. Wow, we're really reaching across the aisle.
Wow.
But this says Old Navy is offering to pay its employees a full day's rate to volunteer as poll workers on Election Day in November, the company announced Tuesday. It's a move that comes amid alarming reports of a looming nationwide shortage of poll workers, who are typically elderly and retired people, a population that this year are at increased risk of suffering from complications due to the novel coronavirus. Every voice in this country matters and deserves to be heard at the polls. And if we at Old Navy can even be a small part of making that process more accessible to the communities we call home, we are on board, says Nancy Green, the head of Old Navy, in a press release. Gap, the parent company of Old Navy, they're like the mom of Old Navy, is partnering with Civic Alliance and Power the Polls on this effort. The groups are trying to find an additional 250,000 poll workers in an attempt to keep polling locations open and operating efficiently across the country.
I mean, I've been a poll worker. News. I've been a poll worker for years. So
oh my gosh, different kind of poll.
Oh, that's why my application was sticky. My bad.
Work this poll.
Oh, sweetie.
So if people go to powerthepolls.org, they can help staff their local polling place.
And this poll has 2 L's in it, just in case y'all need to know about that.
POLLS. And this is good news, and it's good to hear that Old Navy is kind of stepping up and encouraging people to do this, because we do need poll workers. So this is going to come down to we need young people to kind of step up and take over this thing that you normally think of like it's the nice older people who are helping you sign in the books when you go vote. Mm-hmm. But we're calling upon the younger generation to step up and step in, because But Dipper, maybe you know facts about this, or maybe I'm just wildly spinning.
What, I couldn't know?
Nonsense.
I couldn't be helpful?
Maybe I'm just wildly. Maybe you'll know. I don't
ask
fucking know.
Dipper.
I don't fucking know. Okay. Isn't it possible, though, that mail-in voting will take longer to vote, so we won't have the results on November 3rd? So it could look like he's gonna win, but then they have to count the votes, which takes longer. But he can use the fact that it looks like he's gonna initially win, to his advantage.
Yeah, I mean, I think
is this a fear?
Yes, there's a big fear, especially with his use of Twitter and social media, that he'll call the election before all of the ballots are announced.
I think Twitter would immediately repudiate that because they've been very good at limiting his non-fact based tweets and removing them because one day I think he'll be put in the books as like an enemy of America based on everything that will eventually be revealed about these last 4 years that he's been here. And I think that chance to set history straight is, all on us in November.
We need to really understand that on the evening of November 3rd, we won't have an answer.
Yeah, and also, this is stuff that we need to do the vote-in stuff in October and everything because, we need to let it get there. It's September 1st now, guys. Summer is over. Back to work, back to school. Your first priority is getting your vote mailed in. If you think you can't wait until, I don't know if maybe I can get off work that day or, go vote or whatever. Just do the mail-in now. Get it done. Make sure it's there. Get, a insurer receipt on it or whatever. I don't really know.
And every state is different. In California, they're just sending it to every single voter. In other states, you have to request, you have to fill out an application. Other places, you have to go down to an office to get a mail-in back. So you gotta take some personal responsibility and figure it out.
And when you vote, use the hashtag #RaceChaser. And like RuPaul says, vote early and vote often. Thanks, Mom.
Soft golf clap. Well, why don't we go ahead and soft goss? We'll take a break and we'll come right back. How about that?
The question we're doing this is
All right. We are back and we're ready to go. Everybody get in the cave.
Dive deep in the cave. Ooh, this cave's dark. Let's get in the cave. Oh, there's an echo. Oh, we're in a cave.
This is when we go, of course, spelunking deep inside the DMs. We had a great... The cave is inhabited by geese.
Well, you know what?
It's good for the geese and it's good for the gander.
Good for the geese, good for the gender. So last week we talked to y'all about Janice. Good, you take it.
No, you go ahead.
Okay. Sorry. Did I interrupt? I didn't mean to.
No, you didn't. I'm just responding gutturally. This is shocking. A queen mailed in last week, and her name was Janice Dick in Your Son, which is a play on Janice Dickinson. Oh wait, no, she didn't write in, but
she was the one that Dolce was talking about that does her whole act from Jimmy Kimmel or something, or Conan, right?
Yes.
I feel like
sings to Dulce's comedy. Yes.
So funny, which
I love, and we've all met her apparently multiple times.
Right, and so the sleuthers of the Race Chasingtons, we appreciate our fans so much. They sent us some pictures of us with Janice Dick and Your Son.
Research and Development Department of the Race Chasems Mom Network.
I mean, truly, I can't recall most events from my life, so I'm not surprised that I don't remember. But she looks amazing. In the one picture, she's flashing one of her breasts.
That is, it looks like Courtney's pulling the brassiere to the side to show the quiff of areola.
Courtney is Justin Timberlaking her breast and revealing it to the world, I guess.
She also is revealing to the world that she doesn't think that she needs a nail.
Courtney's been revealing that to the world for some time. We all look great. And
We do.
including Janice Dick and your son. And we thank you, Race Chasingtons out there.
Let's just crop out Courtney and say new AAA girls. Janice, me and you.
Tickets now avail.
Tickets now available at lsdboatshow.com.
I know a girl who did that boat show once. She didn't like
it. Molly, come on.
We'll go see
Molly,
Caesar
I said now.
sing. Have you ever seen Caesar sing? This message comes from Gabs.
I love
says-
Gabs. Can I read?
Yes, please read.
Can you me? Hi, Willamina. Alaskarina and Dippertine are long-time listener, first-time writer. When COVID started, my girlfriend and I moved into an apartment with our friends to save on rent. However, because we are all working from home and hardly leave it because quarantine, it means we get very little time to ourselves, privacy, to be just a couple and have our intimate time because our other two friends are always around. It makes things awkward, and we're so sick of not having our own space and privacy. Do you dolls have any advice on what we can do to get some time with each other without offending our friends? I'm not really like they can go anywhere else in the quarantine. SOS. Your desperate friend of the pod, Gabs. Okay, and they're all lesbians, so no dick pictures, but here's some titties. Oh, wow. I want to mold these, and can you get Gabe on making a mold of these for me?
Like,
Because
literally.
these are the boobs I want.
They're really fantastic. And she's got this nice baseball cap on, a medium length haircut, and a phone that seems very small and petite.
And a smile. Nothing's
A
better
wrist
than a
tattoo. Is she in an elevator with her tits out?
You know what? I looked at the thing in the background, which is I zoomed in on it, and it says CAL, and maybe some sort of certification or coupon.
Wow.
I do not think she is on sale, but the reflection does make it look like the beveled edge of a mirror and not
It's an elevator. Look,
But
there's
no,
a number
there's
in the
an
upper left corner.
There's an elevator behind her, but it looks like she's at the elevator bank. So I just want you to be factual in your reporting. I mean, we've talked to you about this before.
Well,
and
it's
if
not
this
even
happens
just
again, we're calling Nebraska. Okay? Okay?
Mackenzie, why are you even here?
You need to brush that way. Girl, that post? Woo! I saw that again this morning. That was so funny. I'm going to watch that show, and we need to recap it.
That show's really good. But Gabs, she's in front of, this isn't like I'm going to pull my tits out and take a picture.
The whole shirt is off.
The shirt is off and the hat is back on. So I don't know how you managed to do this picture in a public elevator bank, but I salute you, Gabs.
Oh, honey, you should see the things you could do.
Now, in response to your question, this is a great question. And my answer is this. First of all, do not worry about offending your friends when it comes to this, because it is 2020 and everyone has to kind of be a little bit understanding. The circumstances are wacky right now. Everything is weird and out of whack and up in the air. But there are things you can do. Go for a drive together. Go see a drive-in movie or a drive-in show as a couple. That's a way that you can get out of the house together. You can also, I don't know, maybe like get an Airbnb for the weekend and just have a space where you can like be away from the house and away from your roommates that you're with 24 hours a day. It'll make you appreciate them more and have like a better time when you are all together.
Yeah.
That's my advice.
Go to the roof, take up coloring, find some way to get them out of the house instead of you. If you can't think of stuff, like give them like a gift certificate to like a socially distant boat ride or like tickets to Alaska show. Be like, here, we got these tickets to this drag queen. We used to love her, but she's been spouting all these unfactual things, and so now we're Nebraska fans.
Asshole.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's I think there's plenty of things you could do. And if you're feeling this way, they might be feeling this way too. So why don't you guys talk about it? So you can be like, hey, we need 2 hours every Tuesday so I can get up her canal and she can do things to me and not have you in the other room.
Her canal.
Her love canal.
The Suez Canal, honey.
Uh-huh.
Why don't I read the next message, which is from Stephanie?
How about from Lindsay?
Oh, well, Stephanie, you got the chop, Tits.
If you need at any point for me to press in on the siren button and save you, let me know.
If during the first minute of me reading this letter, I'm having a she-emergency, you can press the not actually a button red button. And,
I'm going to release the birds, and then they're going to grab you off the stage, and then I'll keep reading. Cue the birds.
Perfect. Cue the birds.
Oh, sorry.
That is not a bird. Dipper, you're gone too. Do I have to do this podcast myself with Nebraska and Derek?
I was looking for a siren. But here
you're going to hear my siren song real quick.
I've heard it before.
Okay.
This message is from Lindsay. Hi, Alaska, Willam, and Big Dipper. I wanted to start by saying you are all consistently my favorite Wednesday and Friday activity during quarantine. Keep up the awesome work with Race Chaser. My question is for Willam. Well, fuck my drag. We both share a passion for interior design. I loved watching your episode of House Hunters and was so happy to see you find your Palm Springs palace. What has been your favorite and least favorite part of the home renovation process? Would you consider doing a house tour for your YouTube channel so we can see the amazing updates you've made? With love, Lindsay.
Hi, Lindsay. Thanks for the question. You can go now, Alaska. So, yeah.
Beep, beep.
There will be a house tour coming very soon this month. And my favorite part of the renovation process is probably the one I'm in now, which is like lighting and like some furniture because it's like the easy stuff. And my least favorite part of it was when the wind blew away my bag of mushrooms. Because I left it outside and I was like, okay, there's pool floats up against my cactuses. Like the cigarette, like there were cigarette butts all over the yard. And I was like, that little Ziploc with those mushrooms in it had no chance. So like, I don't know where they are, but like that was my least favorite renovation day when I lost my drugs.
Well, the thing about like buying a house is there's so much workings underneath the surface, like as far as like I don't know, the pipes that make stuff go out and the roof on the top of the thing. You don't think about any of these things until you're fucking trying to renovate a house. That seems to me the most dreadful, and just because I have no knowledge.
It's like putting a dead body in drag and trying to get it to cooperate. Because that's what I'm doing. I'm basically like, okay, hold this part up while you shove something in there to support it so the roof doesn't fall down while you take down this wall. And oh my God, let's hope that this bathroom isn't hooked up to the sprinklers like it wasn't supposed to be, but oops, it was. So let's go after and yell at this realtor for not doing his fucking job. There's so many moments where I'm so fucking frazzled, but then I just realized that there is a light at the end of the tunnel and this will be done. And, you know, it's closer to the end of my 2-year plan than it is the beginning. And I'm happy for that. And it's nice to be able to see like everything I thought I could do. I've pretty much done, other than like one thing, which I couldn't do, but that's, you know, not my fault. I didn't have enough nail glue.
And seeing what you've done with the house has been really, really amazing and exciting. And your eye is unparalleled. And
Courtney's eyes are unparalleled, literally.
They're not
my eyes are just fine.
They don't look parallel. But really, your aesthetic and your taste level is really just exploded all over the whole house, and it's really fantastic. So I can't wait to see the house tour.
I know I've kind of alluded to it, but my house will be available for rent. And as soon as you press the doorbell, you'll hear, "It's my house, and I live here. It's my house."
Which is sampled on replay from Chromatica.
Love it. I love that song so much. We have another question, and this is from Sam. This says, "Hi, Willam and Alaska. Dipper, you can go. Big fan of the
Wow.
pod.
Fuck Nipper's drag.
I was gonna actually say we should not read this Sam question, but read this.
I agree. I don't like that they cut you out.
I agree.
I do not like how they discluded you.
Really ugly. Really ugly, honestly.
Well, then let's read this question from Stephanie. It'll be our last question.
Stefania
says,
Melania.
Yeah.
Alaska, Willam, and Dipper. I am literally only at about the 9-minute mark of Friday's episode of Hot Goss. I believe it is Jackie Beat who says, missed using religion, and if people just follow the number one rule of the Bible, and he says it's judge not. And as a Christian, I would like to add, it is also to love everyone. I'm very sorry for any Christ follower who has hurt you in any way for being gay or amazing drag queens. It makes my blood boil when Christians judge and are unloving. My brother came out to me at 16 years ago when I was 18, and my response was not the best, but as I have grown in many areas of my life, he knows that I accept and love him for who he is. One of our favorite things to do is hang out on Friday nights and watch Drag Race. We even have our mom hooked. That first season I watched was season 4, and Willam was my favorite. Season 4 introduced me to the art of drag, and I'm grateful for that. I have wanted to write you guys for a long time, just to let you know if there are Christians out there who love you and what you do and do not judge you one bit. And for the record, I think Jesus would be a liberal. Thank you for your podcasts that make me smile weekly. Well, more than weekly. And sorry for the lack of a question and of explicit pics, but I just wanted to thank Willam for getting me hooked on Drag Race and for both of you for bringing light and positivity to the world. Stephanie.
Well, we thank you for that, Stephanie. And the truth,
girl,
yes, it's true.
There's this Christian named Christian Dante White. He's a Broadway actor and a singer. He has like the silkiest voice ever. So I do love Christians. He's also like 6'4", and he's fine.
Salute, salute.
Yeah,
Damn right, salute.
It's true, and I believe the main point of all the major religions is just
kneeling down and then hoping for something.
That's your religion.
All religions at some point you kneel down and you hope for something. Pray, hope.
Yeah.
Kneeling.
Yeah.
Girl, I'm Christ.
Kneeling O'Hara.
Sparkle kneeling, sparkle.
You know how bitchy fags can be. Well, at least I didn't marry one.
Marry one.
Don't you
flush that! Don't you flush that!
Bye-bye, pussycat.
Which I think is where Pussycat wig comes from, because that sort of short wig she steals. We're talking about the movie Valley of the Dolls, and she steals the wig off the woman at one point, and it's a tiny little wig, and she calls it Pussycat right before she flushes it down the toilet.
I'm going to leave the same way I came out, with my head held high. Yet her hair is perfect under that wig by the time she walks out. Like it's slightly
no pin curls.
It's slightly Tippi Hedren, like in The Birds. It's still exquisite.
Yeah, she's like really, really stunning. Valley of the Dolls, we recommend it. Did you know Judy Garland was supposed to play that role?
Yeah, and she did the screen test and the costume test, and apparently they were, it was a bit too, it was not what they wanted, so she was let go. And,
once she got to set and started working, she was like locking herself in her trailer and stuff. And that's why.
I mean, it might have been method.
Right. It was. We'll have a whole podcast literally about Valley of the Dolls, but that'll have to wait for another time. And we thank you so much for listening to
Hot Goss.
That's Hot Goss.
Send us your questions to racechaserpodcast@gmail.com, and you could have your letter read right on the air. Ooh. We also have exciting bonus video content available on patreon.com/Willam.
Willam.
That's
you can search the hashtag using Race Chaser, and you can watch the videos a la carte today. Today, we're releasing our Freaky Friday video, and some of you do glamour. We do freak.
It was really fun dressing up like one another.
And if you want to see previews of that or anything else, stuff we talked about today, you can go to our Instagram, @Willam, @TheOnlyAlaska5000, and @RaceChaserPod.
Yes, and don't forget, if you missed our Name That Tune live stream and you're looking for some quality, chaotic entertainment with your favorite drag superstars, you can still watch on Vimeo. That's video on demand. And all the money will be donated to For the Gwirls, okay? The link to that is in our link tree on Instagram, okay?
Also, the link tree has many other things which deserve some examination. There's resources, places to donate money to support the BLM movement, and these timelines, including mine, have gone back to normal. Somebody was like, this is really tacky, you promoting yourself, because I put up a video of me on a dirt bike. And I was like, you know what? All the dildos in the video are tacky, but not this video. But honestly, I was like, okay, I talked about me like I always do. Let me talk about something else that would affect the world. So I'm trying to do 1 and 1 every day at least, because there's everyday ways that you can make anti-racist choices and learn new stuff about racism, privilege, and how it affects your daily life. So do that.
That's tea. And follow Lady Gaga's example and wear a mask, wash your hands, stay safe and healthy. And we will be back next week with more piping, steaming, squalting, boiling,
That's hot goss.
That's hot goss.
Hot Goss is a Forever Dog podcast.
Produced by Big Dipper.
Executive produced by Brett Boehm, Joe Cilio, and Alex Ramsey. Mixed and mastered by Will Pitts.
Our theme song is graciously provided by ATF Enterprises.
This goss is hot.